Hi Shilpa, do you able to hear me? Just reply me in the message if you have any doubts or something like that. Okay, you're Madhupriya Kant. Okay. Okay, students. Good evening. And I think so. My friend has taken a lot of topics in cloud computing. I think you know what are the basics of cloud computing and how the cloud So that's what will happen back. So before going to shut down, before 5 to 10 minutes, all those things, or you can save. So that is the meaning of simple, scalable, flexible, cost-effective, clear Okay, now we'll cover SNS topic. So how the SNS work? That is the working of SNS. So SNS works in a distribution network. What is a distribution network? See, in a company, you are having 10 systems and 10 employees are working in the 10 systems. But what if one system shuts down? what the one employee will do will be sitting ideally, right? So that it cannot happen, it cannot happen to the client. So what the others will think, okay, this employee is not working and the system is shut down, so he is enjoying his life. It's not like that. So what users AWS did is, whatever the issues comes here, it will send the notification to all the 10 systems, okay, or all the persons who have configured their configuration. If I have a system and I am the lone owner of the system, only I will be knowing that why the system has been shut down, and I will be getting a notification. If I am using the same system and my friend is also using the same system, okay, and my one more friends are also using the same system, so everyone has to get this notification if the system is shutting down. So what I can do, I can go and configure the SNS. I can add the number of persons. For example, we can take if Ravi is using the system. For example, I'm saying Ravi is using the system. So the system is going to shut down. So what the notification will be going from the system using the SNS, Ravi, your system is going to shut down. So kindly save your tasks. So if the Ravi is only using the system, it is okay. If Ravi, Suresh, Ramesh are all using the same system and they are having different things to be saved. So only the notification to Ravi is okay for? No, it's not at all possible, because all the users who are using the system has to be notified in order to save their own tasks. So that thing can be done by SNS. So how it is done is, it will distribute the messages, like it will send the same message to Ravi, it will send the same message to Suresh, it will send the same message to Ramesh. So all the people who are using that server or that system can save their tasks, and they can keep their task in a saved path, and they can shut down the server. So that is the main thing, and how its SNS is working. So in this template, what you can see is SNS allow you to group multiple recipients using topics. A topic is an access point for allowing recipients to dynamically subscribe for identical copies of the same notification. Okay, one topic can support deliveries to multiple endpoint types. For example, you can group together iOS. I'll give you another example, an easy example. So people are using three different types of mobiles. So all three different types of mobiles has to be notified. One guy is using a Samsung mobile, one guy is using an Apple mobile, one guy is using a Nokia mobile. So if I configure SNS service to one guy, only either Apple or Samsung or the Nokia people, anyone will receive the SMS. So I don't want this to happen, because all these three guys are important for me. All these three guys are working in different places. All these three guys are working in different topics. For example, one will be working in Java, one will be working in .NET, and one will be working in Informatica. So these three people will be working on the same server, right? But these three people has to be notified that the server is going to shut down. So what I'll do is, I'll give the email ID or the mobile number of these three people inside the notification. So if one message comes from the server, this notification will be dispersed. Dispersed in the sense, it will be sent to all types of people who are using Samsung mobile, and who is in the Samsung mobile, he is working in .NET, and in the Apple mobile, he is working in Informatica, or in the Nokia mobile, he will be using it, he will be working in Java. So these three people will be sent a notifications saying that your system is going to shut down. So this is possible, like for n number of people. You can either you can put their phone numbers or the email IDs in this SMS, so that the alerts will be triggered and it will be dispersed to three different kinds of people, and all the three people can able to view the messages. Okay, so that is the working of SNS. So instantaneous, what are the benefits of SNS? So if you are going to a client, we are saying going to a client or a customer, we are saying this. For example, if you are selling a pen to a person who is on the road, I keep it as an example. So what are the things you will say? Sir, this is a pen, we are going to sell it, you can get it. If you are saying these things, will the person able to get that pen? So you have to add some more points and you have to add more things to that pen to showcase it and to sell it in a right way. So what this SNS is in Amazon, so they're keeping up some benefits in that. If a client is getting only the SMS for things, so will the client be happy? No. So what are the extra things you are going to get after getting this service? For example, if a mobile customer, for example, keep an Airtel. If Airtel is giving you only voice calls, they are not giving you data. Will you be in Airtel? No, you'll go to Geo. If Geo is giving voice calls and data for free, so you will be using only Geo. You will be seeing for Idea. So Idea is giving free SMS. Idea is giving free data. Idea is giving free incoming call. Idea is giving free roaming. So the customer, you have to think the mindset of the customer and you have to catch the customer. In order to catch the customer, you have to give some benefits and so extra services to keep the customer within you. So for that, what Amazon is doing is, these are the things that Amazon does for the SMS service, giving them an extra service at the same cost. So if you are giving 1 rupee to Airtel, Airtel is giving only voice calls to you. And you are seeing at the back somebody or your friend who is using the same for 1 rupee, he is using Geo and he is getting data plus voice. So some other person for the same 1 rupee, for example, Idea or they're using SMS, data and voice. So which one you will prefer? You will prefer Idea, right? So which is giving all the three things for. So keeping customers in mind, Amazon came up with SNS benefits. What are the benefits of that SNS is, see, instantaneously, as soon as the system is shutting down, the messages will be sent to the users or the clients instantaneously without being given a small time, even 5 minutes, because 5 minutes they'll be losing a lot, lakhs and lakhs of data. The system is shut down for 5 minutes. I can give my scenario. I have been working in a concern. I have been working for a client. If the client system is shut down for 5 minutes, so how much data is transfer traffic will be lost? It will be in cost of lakhs and lakhs of dollars that will be paid in US dollars. So the client doesn't want this to happen. So if every minute is a money for him, so he doesn't want us to wait for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. He wants every 5 minutes polling to be done and instantaneous push messages has to be delivered to his mobile. So the Amazon is doing this every instantaneous time. It is continuously, it is keep on doing this to keep the customers happy and to keep their database and data centers alive. The next point is simple APIs and easy integration with applications. So what is the simple APIs? Is simple programs and simple integration with applications, so that even not only their servers, even their applications can be monitored and the applications can be kept alive by sending this SNS. So this can be done using a simple software or a simple program, so that can be integrated with the applications. For example, I've given you, right, WhatsApp is an application, Facebook is an application. So they don't want to shut down or they don't want the servers to come down. So if the service has come down for 5 minutes, they'll be losing crores, lakhs and lakhs in US dollars. So they don't want to do this. So if the simple notification service, what it does is in 5 to 10 minutes, if your server is going to shut down. So what it will say is, it will go to that users and it will say that, sir, in 5 to 10 minutes, your system is going to shut down. So you can shut down the server and you can use the another availability zone server. So that it won't say that same thing. This SNS, what it will do is it will shut down the server. Okay. Before 5 minutes, what it will do is it will start up the server in the another availability zone and make it as a primary server. So something happens to the secondary server also, so no applications will be stopped and nothing will be, no transactions will be lost. So to keep it alive, we have made an availability zone. So how to notify this availability zone that the another system or your brother system is going to come down? So using this SNS service will trigger an alert to CloudWatch. Then CloudWatch, what it will do, the CloudWatch, it will go and see the server. So what all things are down. So if something is going to down, the CloudWatch will send a notification once again to this SNS, and the high availability zone server will be up. So the nothing will be affected. Even the client side, if we see the servers, all servers will be up, and no loss in their money or in their service, or data service or something to their customers will not be lost. That is the main thing. And inexpensive. What is inexpensive is, as I said, you need not to pay more extra for this. So what you are paying for an SNS service, you can pay for it, and you can go for these extra services. As I said, Geo is giving data for you, and Idea is giving more data or something like that. You do not, you can pay 1 rupee and you can get all these services within that 1 rupee, and pay as you go model with no upfront cost. What is no upfront cost? No upfront cost is, if you are starting a business, you have to put a base money for that. You cannot go and you cannot simply start a business. You have to put some money in front of that. You have to keep your money. You have to for getting some business. So what Amazon does is, you need not to put any upfront cost, any before costs. Whatever you are using from this minute, you can pay for it. So you don't want to invest. You don't want to invest on that service. As you go, we can pay for that SNS service, and you can use that service. When you don't want, you can switch off this SNS service and you can stop the bill. The same thing. So I can give here one more example for this. So previously, most of the people, we know what Tata Docomo did. So Tata Docomo did, what they did is, they have asked us to pay for per second. So what happened to Airtel and all other BSNL customers? They all moved from Airtel to Tata Docomo. So why they have moved? Because they are paying for what they have or what they eat. So if you are talking for 60 seconds, pay 60 paise. That's what Tata Docomo said. But at that time, what Airtel said, if you are speaking for 60 seconds, you have to pay 1 rupee. So which it will attract the customer? Obviously, it is Tata Docomo. So all people went for Tata Docomo. Right, the same thing what Amazon is doing. So how many hours you are using it, pay as you go. 1 hour if you are using it, pay 30 rupees. 2 hours you are using it, pay 60 rupees. Like that, you can keep on increasing it. And the next one, what is the add-on services? Web-based AWS management consoles offer the simplicity of a point and click interface. So we have the web-based AWS management console. What is that console? The console is nothing but the AWS console. What you are able to see, you are able to log in. So that console, you can check the SNS alerts also in that console. That is, you don't want to configure it on your mobile. If you are having a laptop, you can configure that in your you can log into the management console where you have configured your EC2 instances and in which region you have configured your EC2 instances. Log into that console, and you can see in that instance, under that instance, a lot of alerts or notifications will be popped up. So that is the main benefit. So these are the benefits of SNS. So this is the pricing. So as I said to you, what the users are going to pay for SNS requests. So user pay $0.550, that is 50 cents. So $1 they will say as $1. In Indian money, it will be around 70 rupees. So for using 1 million Amazon SMS requests, that is 1 million. I'm not talking about 100 or lakh. It is 1 million of SMS or SNS service you want to configure, right? You need to pay only 50 cents. That is, in our Indian amount, it may be around 35 rupees to 40 rupees. So whatever the notification till 1 million, you are going to pay 50 cents. That is $50.50 or 35 to 40 rupees in Indian rupees. Okay. That is for SNS. If you want this SQS, it's 0.06 per 1 lakh notification deliveries over HTTP. If this notification service that are seen in your web page, that is HTTP. HTTP is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. So that is the screen what you are seeing. If you are logging into Facebook using your computer, the page that you are logging in is an HTTP page. So in that page, if you want a notification, means till 1 lakh notification, you will be billed $0.06 per 1 lakh notification. And if you want an SMS in your mobile phone, you want. It's $0.75 per 100 notification. If you are getting 100 SMS that your system is shutting down, that your CPU is going down, that your memory is going down, that your disk or disk C utilization is more. So 100 notification deliveries to your mobile phone, you have to pay $0.75. So everything Amazon deals with dollars are not in Indian rupees. So for your clarification, I am converting the dollars to Indian rupees and I am saying it. Then the fourth one is email. If you want emails, so until 1 lakh emails, you will be given $2. That is, you need to pay $2 till you are receiving 1 lakh email. After 1 lakh email, it keeps on increasing. So this is the pricing. This is the basic pricing of SNS. This is SNS, and once again I'm refreshing you. SNS is a simple notification service. What is notification? I think so you all know. Notification is if something happens to your system, you're going to that system and you need not to check that system, logging into the system. The error messages will be either will be received in your mobiles as SMS or will be as a notification service on your management console, or an HTTP notification in your web page, or an email notification to your either to your Gmail or your Outlook, right? Or any other Hotmail or something like that, or Yahoo Mail or something like that. It will be the alerts will be triggered to your mailboxes, right? Okay. Then we are coming here how this works. So what is this publisher and what is this Amazon SNS? So as I said, you can see SMS. From the down you can see SMS, then you can see email, you can see HTTPS, and you can see SQS. SQS I'll be giving SQS and Lambda, I'll be giving you a better and bigger session, brief session in the future classes. So currently we will be seeing HTTP or HTTPS or email. What is the difference between HTTP and HTTPS is HTTP is hypertext transfer protocol, and with the S it comes as a secured way to transfer data or to publish your web in your web page. That is HTTPS. So HTTP comparatively HTTPS is secured than HTTP. So this keep this as a publisher. What is the publisher? This is keep this as an EC2 instances or a server or a computer. So from this server or a computer, what this SNS service is doing is it is getting the alerts from this SNS alerts or any SMS or emails or SQS. So it is getting that in the cloud. It is transferring all those data from the EC2 instances. How from the EC2 instances it gets the data? Using CloudWatch. What the CloudWatch did is it will go and check the EC2 instances and it will transfer saying that hi sir, hi SNS, keep SNS as a guide, as another friend for CloudWatch. CloudWatch and SNS are both are friends. So they are mutual friends. They'll work on mutual understanding and they are mutually dependent on each other. So if something happens to SNS, so something happens to the EC2 instances, what this CloudWatch will do, will go and check the EC2 instances, will pick up the data from the EC2 instances, and it will send the data as a notification to the SNS. What this SNS will do, as I said, SNS will send this data to as an SMS to the customer, or as an email to the customer, or in a web page or in the portal where you have posted your website or an application. So that is the main thing of this SNS. So this SNS is an Amazon service. We have a lot of services in Amazon, and this notification for notifying a customer, this service is the main service that is currently used by Amazon. Then the next one is SQS. This is how the SNS works. You can just write up on your notes that this is how the SNS works. It works from the publisher. Using the CloudWatch, it get the data from the publisher. The CloudWatch sends the data to SNS. From SNS, it is being distributed or it is being dispersed in a way, either in a way or SMS or email or HTTP, HTTPS or SQS. So you can see this as the subscriber. Here the subscriber is line. Subscriber is known as who is the customer or who is subscribing your service. He is the subscriber. Okay, so we are coming here with an SNS scenario. So what is an SNS scenario? So what is this? What is this SNS scenario? SNS scenario is, I'm going to give you a scenario how this SNS is working inside a corporate or inside a company. So we are giving this scenario as a fan out scenario. So in this endpoint, the publisher is there, and the EC2 instance endpoint, the subscriber is there, and the subscriber, what it does, fan out scenario is when an Amazon SNS message is sent to a topic, and then replicated and pushed to multiple SQS services. So a fan out scenario is when an SMS message is sent to a topic. What is this SNS topic? As I said, SNS we can configure different topics for different people. So I can keep a Samsung topic, I can keep a Nokia topic, I can keep an Apple topic. So each topic has different users, and each user and each group of users has different work on that publisher. For example, Samsung user will be working as a .NET developer in the Samsung environment, and Apple user will be working as an Informatica admin or an Informatica developer in the environment. And as I said, Apple, Samsung, and the other mobile guy who is working this like a Java developer will be kept in the Java SNS topic. So if something happens to that publisher or something happens to that application inside the publisher, either this .NET application is not working, or this Java application is not working, or Informatica application is not working. So like this, the SNS topics will be segregated, and under each topic, n number of users and n number of distribution lists will be added. So if something happens to the publisher, if .NET is not working in the publisher, only to the people they are working in .NET SNS topic will be notified. Okay, if the Informatica is not working inside the publisher, only people who are inside Informatica and who are developers inside Informatica will be notified. So that is the main thing of SNS topic. So from there, what it happens is, it goes to the SQS queue, and then from the SQS queue, it will go to the EC2 instances. So this fan out scenario is when an Amazon SMS message is sent to a topic. SMS message is sent to a topic. So it's like something is happening, something inside the topic, right? We are talking about the topic. Sorry. This fan out scenario is when an Amazon SNS message is sent to a topic and then replicated and pushed to multiple Amazon SQS queues. As I said, we have three topics here. As an example, .NET, Informatica, Java, I have said, right? So in three different topics, three issues or three notifications are sent. From that SNS topic, it will be transferred to endpoints. That is the SQS queue. What is the SQS queue is either the HTTP endpoints or email address or SMS. So this allows for parallel asynchronous processing. What is parallel asynchronous processing is, if I am sending data in one line, I am sending data in one wire. Keep as an example. If I am sending data in one wire, so the second wire will be empty, and the third wire will also be empty. So I want to send different data in different wires to different people. So how it can be accomplished? It can be accomplished in SNS scenario. So if I three wires, I am keeping three wires active, and I am keeping three different messages in three different wires, and I am sending three different messages to three different people. See, that's what it is, like multitasking, a parallel asynchronous processing. For example, you could develop an application that sends, you can develop an application that sends an Amazon SNS message to a topic whenever an order is placed for a product. For example, keep that you're ordering something in Amazon or Flipkart, right? You people nowadays, you are getting this big sale days, this Amazon days, something like that, etc. So you're ordering a mobile phone or any laptops or any watches or any Android devices in either Amazon or in Flipkart. So when you're ordering it, how the orders will be placed. So the same scenario I am taking it here for SNS. So whenever an order is placed for a product, then the Amazon SQS that are subscribed to that topic would receive identical notification for new order. So if you are ordering anything in the Amazon or Flipkart, what this SQS is do is it takes the order and it notifies SNS topic that new order has been placed. So the Amazon EC2 instance attached to one of the queues could handle the processing or the fulfillment of the order, while the other server instance could be attached to a data warehouse for analyzing of all other orders. So keep this one instance is taking orders and it is sending the notification in an SQS queue. And this SQS queue is sending notification that your order has been placed. So this SNS topic, what it will do? Okay, who are all? It will check who all has placed the orders, and it will send those people that your order has been placed, and you will be delivered within some days. At the same time, what this EC2 instance will do is it will go to the warehouse. What is a warehouse is where you will be keeping all your things. That is, for example, if you are ordering a mobile, and your warehouse will be, for example, keep your ordering a mobile from India. Your warehouse is somewhere in Singapore. So what this instance will do, this instance will reply to the guys who have ordered their mobile phone saying that your order has been successful and you will be delivered in this date, from this date to this date. So at the same time, what this instance will do is it will go to the warehouse and it will check for that mobile, and it will check for the mobile whether that mobile is available in which warehouse and how long it will take to dispatch that mobile from that warehouse to India. For example, if your mobile warehouse is in Singapore, this instance what it will do is it will contact the Singapore instance. For example, if that instance that is in the warehouse, and it will check whether the instance is available and at what time it can be sent. So what this SQS will do is this it will send this message to this SNS topic. For example, I have ordered, so they have kept me in the Kiran as my name is Kiran, and this SNS topic what it will do is under Kiran, for Kiran from this instance one, the message will be given as hi Kiran, your order has been placed, and at the same time from this instance what the message will be transferred to the SQS queue, and it will come to my Kiran SNS topic saying that hi sir, your order has been dispatched from Singapore warehouse and you will be getting it from this time to this time. So under this one SNS topic, the same both the messages will be parallelly will be stitched, and it will be sent to me saying that hi Kiran, your order has been placed with the information that it has been taken from the data warehouse that has been in Singapore, and you will be received that order within this day to this day. So this is how this SNS scenario works. It will sandwich the messages and it will send the messages in the right SNS topic. From the right SNS topic, it will be delivered to the publisher, to the right publisher. That's what the scenario tells. And what are the other things that can be extended, or what are the other things that can be done is through this SNS service is, so through this SNS service is it can be configured as an application and system alerts and notification, and triggered by predefined threshold. That's what I have said to you right in the starting. What is a threshold is, see, if a person is getting hit by, for example, if a guy is there, if a boy is there, a boy is while he is riding a cycle, is meeting with an accident. For example, I'm saying if a boy is meeting with an accident, so meeting with an accident, and the pain that he gets, it will be differed from the pain to the other guys who met with a different accident, right? If you are hit by a car, or if you are hit by a stone or something like that, your pain will be different, right? If you are hit by a bat, your pain will be different. Bat or any wooden objects, your pain will be different. That is the threshold, and how much you can withstand that is the threshold. See, if you are hit by a stone, the pain will be more, right? And if you are hit by a bat, the pain will be less, and you can withstand it for some time comparatively to the stone. So the same thing is the threshold. For a server, there are threshold can be set up for different things. For example, you can set up a threshold for CPU, you can set up a threshold for your disk, you can set up a threshold for your memory, that is the RAM, you can set up a threshold for the system shutdown. Everything you can set up a threshold. So application and system alerts or notification triggered by predefined threshold. For example, if the CPU utilization is more than 85%, the notification will be sent to the publisher or the user or the customer. And if the RAM is used by more than 80 or 90%, so why this notification is sent? If the CPU is used for more than 85%, the system will become slow. So it will become gradually, it becomes slow, and one threshold it will shut down. So to avoid this shutdown, these thresholds are kept to notify the users or the publishers. So this thresholds or this notifications are triggered once the threshold has been reached. Once the 85% of the CPU has been reached, this SMS will be sent to the user or the person using mobile or email, saying that, hi sir, that your CPU is 85% utilized. If this scenario remains the same, this scenario, that is the 85% of utilization remains the same, in another 1 hour your system will shut down. So what that person will do, he will suddenly log into the server and he will check for the utilization, and he will try to close some of the extra services or on the unwanted services that are running at the background. So why he is doing so? He want to avoid the system to shut down, and he want to avoid the loss after the shutdown. So that is the main thing for the user. So he will log into the system, he will shut down all those applications, and he will try to live up the server, or he will try to keep the server in a stand-on position instead of getting off. So what here example they are given is, for example, since many AWS services uses AWS SNS, you can receive immediate notification when an event occurs, such as a specific change to your AWS auto scaling group. So when I specify this auto scaling group, I'll give you a small idea that what is auto scaling. So what is AWS auto scaling is, if some resources are used more than they has to be, that is, if the CPU is used more, 80% of CPUs keep on getting used, okay, or the RAM is keep on getting used, or you keep a leave of RAM and CPU. If your data disk, that is your hard disk, is keep on getting used more than 80%, it's going to be filled. What this auto scaling group is, whenever you want more utilization, you can add upon extra disk without your intervention. What I'm saying is, you need not go to the server, log into the server, and add the disk or add the hard disk to that server. What this AWS do is, the simple notification service using CloudWatch will trigger a notification to the auto scaling group, and what the auto scaling group will do is, it will go and add the hard disk, or it will change the type of instances automatically without your intervention. This is auto scaling is once again a different service that has been given by AWS. It is a very good service, and it is being used by a lot of clients like Flipkart, Amazon. It has been used by their own website, Amazon. So when they'll be using it is, so see for example, this Amazon and Flipkart are giving this big billion days or big shopping days or something like that. So at that time, so many people will try to access that server. For example, that server will access that server in the sense access the server which hosts the AWS website and Flipkart website. So many people will try to access those servers. What will happen? For sure, the traffic will be more. What is if the traffic will be more? It obviously CPU utilization, memory utilization will be more. So if the memory utilization and CPU utilization is more, what will happen to the system? Obviously, the system performance will get slowed up. So if the performance gets slowed up, gradually the system will keep on getting slowed up, and your traffic will be getting up. How much the system can withstand? So only the little amount of traffic it can withstand, right? So if the traffic is getting more and more and more on, the system will go gradually go down and it will shut down. So what it will happen to the customers? For example, you are ordering a mobile, so you're on the website and you're typing, I want this mobile, I want this Apple mobile. When you're typing and your transaction is going on, at that time, if the system is shut down, what will happen? You lose the customer will lose the money, and the Amazon people, that is, or the Flipkart people will lose their product. So everything will go into loss. To avoid this, what this AWS persons has did is they created an auto scaling group. When this SNS notifies the user saying that something is going to happen to your system, so what it will notify the user, and in the same time, what it will notify the auto scaling group to add an extra server in that group or extra resources that is being depleted. So for example, yeah, if an another instance will be added to that instance instance that is hosting the Amazon or Flipkart website, what it will happen is your performance. So it depends on lot of traffic. If you are getting lot of traffic, lot of resources are kept on adding to this single resource to keep that single resource in a stand still condition. So that is the main work of this auto scaling group. Okay, we'll go to the next SMS. Yes. So push email and text messaging. So as I said, this service will push the email and push the text messages. There are two transmit messages to individuals or groups. As I said in the SNS topics, we can configure individuals or group of people in the topics. For example, you could use an Amazon SNS to push targeted news headlines to subscribers by email or SMS. So if something happens in your state, for example, if some natural disaster time in any states of India, for example, if it is happening in Karnataka or Kerala or Tamil Nadu, so the people who are in South Indian states who are configured in that SMS topic will be getting a message saying that the headlines in their SMS, hi sir, or hi, this is the headlines for today, that this place has been affected by floods. So please keep yourself safe and please have your food items back or something like that. So upon receiving the email or SMS text, interested readers could then choose to learn more by visiting a website or launching an application. So what if they're seeing this SMS in your mobile? So that SMS will make you to eagerly to know the rest of the things. In that SMS, same SMS, what these people will do, they will give a link stating that for more information on this news, go to this link and click on this link and see our page. So what it will happen? So this 4 lines of SMS plus the extra link, what it will do, if you click on the link will take you to a different browser and it will show you the complete news, what has been covered by the news TV or the broadcast. So that's what here how the SMS is working. So mobile push notifications. So mobile push notification enables you to send messages directly to mobile apps. For example, instead of sending an SMS, instead of putting an extra cost on that, if you're using an application in your mobile and you're using that application, while you're using that application itself, some pop-up messages will be popped up in the screen saying that hi sir, this is going to stop your application in somewhat time. We are going to have a maintenance, and kindly close your application, log out and save all those things that are doing with your application. Like this, some mobile push notifications will be sent. It can be enabled using SMS, so that to avoid your transactions. For example, if you are doing in a bank application, keep an ICICI bank. So if you are doing any transaction inside the ICICI bank and something comes up, the servers are going to down and you want to save all those transactions. So before 5 to 10 minutes the servers are going to shut down. You will get a message in the application, a pop-up message in the application saying that, hi sir, your server is going to shut down within 1 or 2 hours. So kindly do a transaction as soon as possible and save all your transaction as soon as possible. So that the guy who is working on that application can go and stop the transaction and save the transaction, and he can do it the next day, or when he is getting once again the message that you can do the transaction now. So that's all the topics I have covered till now. So if you have any questions, kindly ask and post it in the chat. And thanks a lot for being patiently and lending your ears for my session.